And there's no one we love to stay in touch with more than our Crossroads founder, David Mainse, especially with this new year being the 50th anniversary year of Dad when you started in TV. Why? You were fairly newly married, you were a young pastor. Why television?
Well, there were several motivations. One, your uncles came back from Australia where they'd had a couple of songs on the charts, and I had given an LP record. You young people don't even know what an LP is. To the local DJ in the Pembroke radio station. He started to play it. The owner, who said, "No religion on my TV station," he heard that music. I called him up. I said, "Look, I've got this. My brother's-in-law coming back from Australia. I'd like to do a TV show." Okay, he said. Another motivation was the Cuban Missile Crisis. I wanted to come on television and actually lead a prayer meeting because the world was closer to a nuclear holocaust on that occasion in the early 60s than in any time before or since. And so those are motivations we had. Live. We were the original Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
After the late news and before the late movie
late
or something.
News and sports. Yeah. We were the original. Saturday Night Live. There we go. Norman Jean playing the accordion. I had my trumpet and other sometimes too. Yeah.
Well, Dad, this is going to be a special year, and later in the year, especially leading up to the June 2nd, which is the actual anniversary day, we are going to have lots of reasons for you, and even through the whole summer, for you to come to Crossroads Center here. We're looking at bringing back the Tabernacle of Moses. You remember maybe 10, 12 years ago we had
It was 1997. We had tens of thousands of visitors. It was phenomenal. They've moved the warehouse out from our building here, and they're putting in a big theater and a museum, and it's going to be the most exciting place to visit. They're working on buses coming from all the malls across the GTA and so on to bring people in for that week and beyond that week throughout the summer.
So it's going to be great. You're going to be hearing lots about it in coming months. But Dad, something else happening in coming months that you've been doing in the past many months, actually the last couple years, is your Thank You Canada tour, and you're not even finished yet.
Well, I'm hoping to finish Eastern Ontario beginning February the 21st. That's a Tuesday in Kingston. And then on to Brockville, Smith Falls, Carlton Place, Arndt Pryor, TBA. Now I'll do breakfasts, I'll do a lunch or a stop at a Tim Hortons donut. February 29th then in Peterborough. And then going March the 1st, Belleville. March 2nd, Cobourg, Bowmanville, Oshawa, Whitby, Pickering, Ajax, and Lindsay, and places in between, like Perth and Renfrew and places like this. I'll be doing stops.
You do a lot of impromptu meetings, and you call up
I call them.
Some of the supporters in the area.
You call them up and say, "Come on together, meet you at Tim Hortons." I remember in Castlegar, was it BC? How many did I have? I think I had about 18 at a Tim Hortons. 18 partners came together, and I was able to say, "Thank you for the past, thank you for the present, thank you for the future." And that's what I think God had asked me to do.
And it was a couple years ago that you thought, leading up to the 50th anniversary, what is it, Lord, do you want me to do? And this was kind of something God dropped in your heart to go around right across the country again.
So I came to the board of directors here and I said, "Look, this is what I think the Lord is saying. I'm to do one more trip across Canada to say thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody that has ever supported this ministry. So if I didn't get to thank you out in British Columbia or Newfoundland, I'm doing it right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support throughout the years." And it is an amazing miracle of God that 50 years later, here we are.
Yeah. And so you've broken that cross-Canada trip up into, this will be your fifth leg of kind of taking sections of the country and really hitting all the towns and communities in the area. So if you saw your town or anywhere nearby in that list just a moment ago, you can look forward to coming out and joining in with one of those times of thank you.
Now, I mentioned the area around here, and all the people of my age, I'm 75 now, know how to get to the mall.
Right.
We all know how to get to the mall. Mass transit, buses, subway, streetcars, whatever. And so they're working on a plan to have buses at the malls for pickup on a regular basis, and calling every partner, every person that supported the ministry. Of course, you can drive in and be part of it as well, but there's a phenomenal excitement rising for our 50th anniversary celebrations, the year of Jubilee.
So that'll probably be sometime in May, perhaps. We'll try to get a lot of people in here as well as through the summer to see some of the various attractions we'll have
studio
here.
audiences for 100 Huntley Street, of course.
All right. So that's a great reason for you to stay in touch. And but remember, always, we have our prayer lines available 24/7. That's something right from the beginning of 100 Huntley Street that you wanted to have that two-way television, Dad.
And this amazing book that you're offering this month, a little boy, 3 years, 10 months old, that had a journey to heaven. Now, little children at that age, they don't make things up. They're real. It's an amazing story, and you know, it's there. I saw it too in chapters, Indigo, where I browse a lot, and don't miss your copy.
All right, stay in touch.
Now there are even more ways to join the 100 Huntley Street online community. We'd love to hear from you, so stay in touch with us.